Welcome to day 3 of our Navigating Change course. Yesterday, you practiced noting both mental and emotional patterns around change: opening, contracting, grieving, resisting, and allowing. Today we'll deepen this practice by exploring how we respond to uncertainty itself, learning to note the difference between seeking control and accepting flow. Let's begin by finding your meditation posture. Sit comfortably with your spine naturally upright, shoulders relaxed, and hands resting gently in your lap. Close your eyes or soften your gaze downward. Now, establish your anchor breath. Place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Take a slow breath in through your nose, feeling your belly expand first, then your chest. Exhale slowly through your mouth, letting your chest fall first, then your belly. Feel the natural rhythm of your breathing. This breath will serve as your anchor whenever uncertainty feels overwhelming. Take 3 more conscious breaths like this, each one helping you settle into the present moment. Good. Now bring to mind a current situation in your life that involves uncertainty, perhaps a pending decision, a changing relationship, or an unclear future outcome. Don't choose something overwhelming. Pick something manageable that creates some discomfort around not knowing. Hold this situation gently in your awareness. Notice what happens in your mind and body as you contemplate this uncertainty. What thoughts arise? What emotions surface? What sensations do you feel? Now I'll guide you through noting patterns specific to how we handle uncertainty. When you notice your mind trying to figure things out, predict outcomes, or make detailed plans, simply note controlling. When you catch yourself worrying about what might happen, note controlling. When you feel the urge to research, analyze, or gather more information to feel safer, note controlling. This isn't wrong. It's simply how the mind tries to manage uncertainty. On the other hand, when you notice moments of accepting that you don't know what will happen, note flowing. When you feel curious rather than anxious about possibilities, note flowing. When you sense trust in your ability to handle whatever comes, note flowing. When you feel present rather than projected into the future, note flowing. Practice this now with your uncertain situation, controlling or flowing. Notice how these patterns feel in your body. Controlling often creates tension, tight shoulders, clenched jaw, shallow breathing, or a sense of gripping. When you notice these sensations, note tensing or gripping. Flowing typically feels more open, deeper breathing, relaxed muscles, or a sense of spaciousness. Note this as opening or relaxing. Your body is constantly giving you information about whether you're trying to control or allowing. Now let's practice with multiple layers of awareness. As you hold your uncertain situation, notice thoughts and note controlling or flowing. Simultaneously notice emotions, perhaps anxiety with controlling or curiosity with flowing. And notice body sensations, tensing with controlling, relaxing with flowing. You might note controlling and worrying and tensing, or flowing and curious and opening. Build your capacity to stay aware during uncertainty. Excellent. Now I want you to practice something powerful, intentionally shifting from controlling to flowing. When you catch yourself in a controlling pattern, don't judge it. Simply note controlling. Then take one conscious breath and ask yourself, what would it feel like to not know right now? Let yourself experience not knowing without immediately trying to fix it. Notice how this feels different from controlling. This is building your uncertainty tolerance muscle. Continue practicing this shift, controlling, breathe, flowing. Each time you make this conscious shift, you're training your nervous system to be more comfortable with uncertainty. You're learning that not knowing doesn't equal danger. Sometimes the most creative solutions emerge when we stop trying to control and allow space for new possibilities. Keep noting these patterns as they arise. Now expand this practice beyond your specific situation. Notice how controlling and flowing show up in your meditation right now. Are you trying to control your experience, wanting certain thoughts or feelings to appear or disappear? Note controlling. Or are you allowing whatever arises to simply be here? Note flowing. Even in meditation, we can practice accepting uncertainty about what each moment will bring. As we prepare to close, recognize that you've been building a crucial life skill. Every time you note the difference between controlling and flowing, you create space to choose your response to uncertainty. You're developing what we call uncertainty tolerance, the ability to be present with not knowing, which is essential for navigating any life transition with grace and wisdom. For your daily practice, I want you to notice controlling and flowing patterns throughout your day. When you catch yourself trying to control outcomes, simply note controlling, take a breath, and ask, what would flowing feel like right now? This isn't about being passive. It's about responding to uncertainty from a place of presence rather than reactivity. You're training yourself to surf the waves of change rather than fight against them. Take a moment to appreciate your growing capacity to work skillfully with uncertainty. Return to your anchor breath, belly expanding on the inhale, chest and belly releasing on the exhale. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Remember, every moment of uncertainty is an opportunity to practice flowing rather than controlling. You're building resilience for navigating all of life's transitions. Well done on day 3.